Hey everyone, Bob here from Untamed Chemistry. Today, we're going to be looking at one of the most important parts of chemistry, the raddest science on Earth. Now, one of the most important uses of chemistry is to determine the composition of something. Composition. Suppose you have a yummy cookie and you want to determine whether it is delicious oatmeal raisin or disgusting chocolate chip. Ugh. Well, fortunately, yttrium is included in trace amounts on the skin of raisins. Yttrium? What's that? Thanks for asking. Today, we will be learning about cool yttrium facts. Yttrium is the 39th element of the periodic table. It has an average atomic mass of 89 and is found in the third group of the periodic table. Yttrium melts at 1,500 degrees Celsius. That's about 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Yttrium is about 400 times more common than the Earth's crust and silver, but it's over 1,000,000 times less common than the aluminum found in aluminum foil. Yttrium is found in lunar rock, brought back by astronomers. Lunar means from the moon, meaning yttrium is an interplanetary explorer. If you combine 0.1% yttrium with 99.9% H2O, you get a tasty beverage that's guaranteed to quench your thirst. Wow, who knew that an element as cool as yttrium could be found in something as simple as raisins? So, if you want to know whether your cookie is oatmeal raisin, just slide it under an electron microscope. If you see trace amounts of yttrium, that means you're good. See, that's just one of the cool things you can do with Untamed Chemistry. Now that we've seen what crazy things can happen when you determine composition, we've moseyed on down to Berkeley, California, to a lab where we see where the magic actually happens. We flew all the way from our quaint little hamlet in Massachusetts to Berkeley. On the way there, I couldn't stop thinking about the titanium, steel, and aluminum used to build the craft I was currently sitting in. Life sure is cool when you're a chemist. Here we are in a lab in Berkeley, California, where a real scientist is about to show us some real chemistry. Dr. Liff, is it true that a microscope can really determine the composition of real materials?
Yes, that's correct.
Wow, that is some untamed chemistry. So how far can your microscopes go?
Well, our standard microscopes can usually magnify up to 4 times 10 to the 12th from the naked eye, but some of our more powerful microscopes have a special valve called a Nietzschean blue valve, which, when under the pressure of a Bose-Einstein condensate, can actually increase the magnification by more than...
When you turn the button, it goes really small! Wow, really small? Smaller than a small rhinoceros?
That's right, even smaller than a tiny little baby rhinoceros.
Aww. So, Professor, do you believe that taxation is a form of fraud?
Not really.
And you believe that the nanny states are spending too much on the country's roads when they can more easily be privatized?
I thought this was a chemist.
Well, I see. So you believe that the parasites of society are moving us backwards and we need a eugenics program to move our country forward?
I guess.
Oh, well, there you have it, folks. Isn't science cool? Well, here we are at the land of magic, the place where it all comes together, where science can actually happen, and where chemistry can really be untamed chemistry. The laboratory of learning, the reactor of action, the workshop where we work, the workshop where they work. Today we're going to be looking at this rock sample to see if it has any boron. To the microscope. Excuse me.
Whoa! Who are you? I'm busy here.
Hey, Doc. Mind if we take the microscope for an old spin to see if this sample has any boron?
Excuse me. What are you doing here? Hey! Turn that camera off.
Doc, can you show me how the microscope works?
Well, if you look through this microscope and you turn this knob, you can see all the individual details of the rock. Boron will show up as a thin green sliver, so if you see that green, that means you found boron.
Totally crazy. Remember, if you see green, you found alkene. Well, it's not alkene, it's boron, but that doesn't rhyme.
Well, the microscope is just here, so why don't you go ahead and give it a whirl, buddy?
Another scientific adventure. Well, no boron. Results came back totally negative. Pretty rad. Well, that's all for Untamed Chemistry. Adventure today. We hope you enjoyed
determining the composition of a rock sample.
with me today. Until next time, stay cool, little scientists. Hey kids, do you enjoy Untamed Chemistry? Do you want to never stop learning science? Do you want to help us create programs for you and your friends to enjoy? I know Untamed Chemistry isn't as popular as some other programs like Jurassic Jungle or Interplanetary Explorer. But I believe here at the lab we have something truly special, and just please donate to 1-800-SCIENCE-RULES to help support Untamed Chemistry. No amount is too high. We're in a little bit of a pickle here financially, so if you could just